Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Daily Call today, Friday, the 18th of October. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. All right, let's have a look at what's happened in yesterday's markets. We'll start off locally, where our employment change number came in at 14.7 thousand jobs. The unemployment rate dipped down to 5.2%. That was positive data, giving our Aussie dollar a bit of a bump along, and we are now currently trading at 68.25 against the US dollar. From the US itself, we had the Fed manufacturing index number coming at 5.6, whilst the crude oil inventories was 9.3 million barrels. This data wasn't overly heavily impacting on the currency itself, as most of the focus in yesterday's session was centered around the UK. From the UK itself, we did get the retail sales number come in a bit stronger than expected at 0%, but it was all about what was happening with Brexit. We saw the sterling jump more than 170 pips in a matter of minutes when the announcement was made that the UK had finally convinced the EU to endorse their Brexit withdrawal agreement. But the cable dropped back just as quickly as investors realised that now Prime Minister Boris Johnson still faces an uphill battle to collect all the votes needed from UK lawmakers to actually seal the deal. So there we are. We are the closest we have been in at least since this has all started. So now it's up to Johnson to convince his fellow parliament members to endorse his deal, and then we can finally get a Brexit situation. All right, that was all that's happened in yesterday's market. Time now to have a look at our chart of the day. The chart of the day that I have, incidentally, yesterday's chart of the day did not trigger. We broke in the upward direction, which meant we had to cancel out our pending order, so there's no trade on that one. This morning I have the GBP NZD. Now it is a GBP pair, and there's a lot of headline risk with the GBP at the moment. An announcement gets made, and the sterling is moving around quite viciously, so I'll highlight it anyway. If you don't feel comfortable with it, we don't have to make a decision today anyway, so let's just flag it, let's see what happens, and we may make a decision on Monday on this particular one. Now what I want to show you is we have like a potential double top. It's not your traditional double top because there is this center section through here, but nevertheless it is a level, so let's naturally look for confirmation of a reversal to occur at this level before we do any kind of trading. So let me zoom in a little bit better so we can see it a bit closer. That's the level. The red candle is this morning's candle, so if it finished as it looks right now, that would be a reversal pattern. Of course, we still need to wait for this particular one to finish, so it'll finish at the end of this session, and we will see on Monday what the result was. We'll make a decision on Monday if we feel that we want to take this one or not, but in any case, add it into your hot list. The GBP NZD on a daily time scale is our chart of the day this morning. Alright, what's on the agenda for the last session of the week? We have the EU Economic Summit is ongoing. Today's day 2, and the only actual other scheduled event is at 4:45 in the morning from the UK. It's the Bank of England. Governor Carney will be speaking. That pretty much wraps up the session, guys. As always, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. I'll talk to you on Monday for the Daily Call. Bye for now.